Stephen, I want to come to a sporting issue for you because the trans controversy is entering sport now. This was brought to light yesterday by the NBA champion, Andrew Bogut. He drew everyone's attention to this, that the NBL won a sub-competition to the NBL, that they were going to have a biological male signed up to play in the women's competition. He said, "Girl dads, where are you? The hashtag is trendy until action is needed." Now, he brought attention to this because he knew about it, still being involved in basketball. And here's what Andrew Bogut said about that today, defending his actions.
I've got nothing against people that want to transition as adults. I've got nothing against what they want to do with their daily lives. I've got nothing against what they do in the bedroom. Don't care, none of my business. You're an adult, go for your life, do whatever makes you happy. If I see you in the street, I treat you just as any other person. I do have an issue, however, that you feel that you need to infiltrate female and women's sports, period.
Yeah, he's got a point, hasn't he, Stephen? I mean, sure, you've got to respect the privacy of individuals, but if they're going to play a biological man in a women's competition, then the competition needs to be open and upfront about it.
Absolutely. And firstly, thank God for Andrew Bogut, a sports star that's willing to come out and actually speak his mind and speak what a lot of people are thinking rather than toe the woke line. But look, I think he's absolutely nailed it. If individuals want to do whatever they want to do and live their life the way they want to live, what business is it that of anybody else's? But when it comes to sport, and particularly, I don't follow netball all that particularly much, and basketball doesn't seem like a particularly strenuous contact sport, but it's going to get to the point where somebody will get hurt. When you got, imagine somebody like my size playing football against or some other sport against kosher. I mean, at some point somebody's going to get hurt, and until that happens, I don't know that we're going to get enough people speak up about this. But it just comes down to fairness. I mean, if sport is not the last bastion of fairness in the country, then what is? And that's what it comes down to: is we're going to have unfair sporting competitions. We've got people of and look, I mean, people are always going to have greater ability than others, but when it comes down to a biological advantage as opposed to one of sporting prowess, well, then it becomes a real problem.